Hello everyone. In this class we are going to learn the Joule-Thomson effect. Okay. In thermodynamics, the Joule-Thomson effect describes the temperature change of real gas or a liquid when it is forced through a porous plug while keeping it insulated so that no heat is exchanged with the environment. Okay, this process is called the throttling process. When a gas under constant pressure is forced through a insulated porous plug to a region of a lower constant pressure, its temperature gets changes, and this is called as Joule-Thomson effect. This process is also known as the throttling process. Okay, the change in temperature is proportional to the pressure difference between the two sides of the plug. Okay, the Joule-Thomson effect is the change in fluid's temperature as it flows from a higher pressure region to a lower pressure region. Okay, the basic principle of the Joule-Thomson effect is based on the transfer of heat. Also, at ordinary temperature and pressure, all real gases undergo expansion, and this phenomena is used in this process of liquefying the gases, but this does not hold good for the hydrogen and helium. At ordinary temperature, all gases except hydrogen and helium show a cooling effect, while hydrogen and helium shows the heating effect. Okay, now we see the theory of Joule-Thomson experiment. Okay, consider 1 gram mole of a gas. Let P1 and V1 be the pressure and the volume of gas before passing through the porous plug. See in the diagram, this is the porous plug. Okay, P1 and V1 be the pressure and volume of the gas before passing through this porous plug. Okay, and P2 and V2 be the pressure and volume of gas after passing through the porous plug. Okay, as shown in figure. Figure A and figure B shows a gas before passing through a porous plug and after passing through a porous plug. Okay, let piston A is slowly move inside so that pressure remains constant as the gas escapes. Okay, then piston B will move slowly outwards. Here piston A is slowly move inwards so that the pressure remains constant. Then piston B move slowly outwards to keep the pressure on the other side constant. Okay, if A is the area of cross section, if A is the area of cross section of the piston and x1 and x2 be the distance through which points A and B move respectively, then work done by the piston A on gas is given by the relation see here. Work done by the piston A on gas is given by P1, that is the pressure before passing through the gas through a porous plug. A be the area of cross section of piston and x1 be the distance through which piston A move respectively. Okay, then hence we get work done by the piston A on gas is P1 into V1, that is pressure into volume. Okay, and work done by the gas on piston B is P2 into A into X2, that is P2 with the pressure after passing through the porous plug, A be the area of cross section and X2 be the distance of piston B move. Okay, hence we get the work done is P1 into V1, work done by the piston A on gas, and work done by the gas on piston B is P2 into V2. Hence, the net work done is given by P2 into V2 minus P1 into V1. Since there is no transfer of heat between the gas and its surrounding, this work done is due to change in internal energy of the gas. If U1 and U2 are the internal energies of the gas before and after passing through the porous plug, we have from the first law of thermodynamics, U1 minus U2 is equal to P2 into V2 minus P1 into V1. Give the equation number 1 from the first law of thermodynamics. Okay. Then we get U1 plus P1 V1, U2 plus P2 V2. Modifying the equation, first we get the equation second, and that is we get U plus PV is equal to constant. Thus, the quantity U plus PV remains constant during the throttling process. Okay, but U plus PV is equal to H. U plus PV is equal to H, that is the enthalpy. H is equal to U plus PV. U be the internal energy, P be the pressure, V be the volume. Okay. But U plus PV is equal to H is the enthalpy of the gas. That enthalpy remains constant during the throttling process. Okay, that is dH is equal to 0 because the enthalpy remains constant. Then put the value of H, derivative of U plus PV is equal to 0. Now differentiating, we get the equation du plus P into dV plus V into dP is equal to 0. Okay, but du plus P dV is equal to dQ. From the first law of thermodynamics, we get du plus P into dV is equal to dQ, and dQ is equal to T into ds from the second law of thermodynamics. Okay, hence we get TdS plus V into dP is equal to 0. Here du plus PdV is dQ, and the value of dQ is T into ds. Okay, putting this, the value T ds plus V dP is equal to 0. Give the equation number 3. Now let us consider entropy S is the function of pressure and temperature. Since ds, that is the perfect differential, ds is perfect differential, hence we can write this equation. ds is equal to dou S by dou T at P into dt plus dou S by dou P at T into dP. Gives the equation number 4. Okay. Hence the equation 3 becomes T into dou S by dou T at P into dt plus T into dou S by dou P at T into dP is plus V into dP is equal to 0. Okay. Here's this is the value of ds. Put this value ds in equation 3. We get this equation number 5. Okay. But T into dou S by dou T at P is equal to T dou S by dou T at P is equal to dou Q by dou T at T, that is equal to Cp. Okay, put the value of this, and using the Maxwell's thermodynamic relation, dou V by dou T at P is equal to minus dou S by dou P at T, we get the equation number 7. Dou S by dou P at T is equal to minus dou V by dou T at P. Okay, hence now the equation 5 becomes, put the value of this. Okay, here T into dou S by dou P is Cp. Okay, then dt as it is minus t of the value of t into dou s by dou p, dou s by dou p at t is minus dou v by dou t at p. Okay, this is, put this value here, plus v into dp is equal to 0. That is equation number 8. Understood? Then further modifying it, we get cp into dt is equal to t into dou v by dou t at p minus v into dp. Okay, here dp get outside the bracket, common function. Okay, then we have the final equation dt by dp is equal to t into dou v by dou t at p, that is the partial differentiation of volume with respect to temperature at p, minus v upon cp. Okay, this is the expression that gives the change in temperature dt of a gas during the throttling process, where the pressure difference between two sides of the porous plug is dp, that is the change in pressure. However, dp is negative since the pressure on emergent side of the porous plug is lower. Okay, this is the Joule-Thomson effect. Okay, understood? I hope you all get it. Thank you.